Welcome back to TFacts. Today, we've got a lineup of compelling and emotional stories from the world of reality TV, specifically focusing on the ever-dramatic lives of the Sister Wives cast. Grab your snacks and settle in as we dive into 5 unique news stories that unveil the struggles and triumphs of these dynamic individuals. Let's jump right in. We start with an in-depth look at the lives of Meri, Janelle, and Kody Brown after their split from Kody. Each of them is navigating new paths, filled with both challenges and opportunities for growth. What struggles are they facing, and how are they adapting to their new realities? Let's find out. Next, we hear from Janelle Brown as she opens up about the heartbreaking loss of her son, Garrison. In a touching tribute, she shares her thoughts on grief, family bonds, and the painful journey of acceptance. In a deeply emotional moment, Kody Brown confronts the pain of losing his son Garrison. We'll explore his reflections on grief, regret, and the importance of cherishing time with loved ones. What insights does he offer as he shares his sorrow? Moving on, we analyze the reactions surrounding Garrison's tragic death and Kody's accountability. As fans express their opinions, we'll uncover the complexity of family dynamics and public perception in the wake of such a loss. Finally, we revisit Janelle's heartbreaking memory of finding out about Garrison's passing. How did this tragedy impact her and the entire Brown family? Join us as we reflect on the profound challenges they've faced. Let's start with an in-depth look at the lives of Meri, Janelle, and Kody Brown after their split from Kody Brown. Each of these remarkable women has forged her own path following the end of their polygamous marriage. Meri, the first wife, has faced significant challenges. Once a key figure in Kody's life, she has now stepped into a role that allows her to rediscover herself. While Kody's favoritism toward Robin, the fourth wife, played a significant role in their separation, Meri has chosen to take the high road. She has embarked on a journey of self-discovery and healing, navigating financial challenges and personal growth. Janelle, the second wife, has found strength in her independence. Known for her business acumen, she is now venturing into new territory as she relocates to North Carolina with her daughter and her family. Despite facing hurdles with zoning and property development, Janelle remains focused on building a new life. Her journey of independence is inspiring, but she also grapples with the emotional weight of her decision to leave Kody. Kody, who is perhaps the most affected by the dynamics of Kody's relationships, has found happiness in her new marriage with David Woolley. She has embraced her role as a supportive partner and mother, creating a stable life for herself and her children. Kody's success story stands in contrast to the struggles faced by Meri and Janelle. Her ability to move on and find joy after such turmoil is a testament to her resilience. As we explore their individual stories, we see a tapestry of emotions: love, loss, heartache, and triumph. These women are not just defined by their relationships with Kody, but are carving out new identities for themselves. With each challenge they tackle, they pave the way for a brighter future, proving that life after Kody Brown can lead to newfound strength and fulfillment. Next, we hear from Janelle Brown as she opens up about the heartbreaking loss of her son, Garrison. In a moving Instagram post, Janelle shared her feelings following the recent episode of Sister Wives that addressed Garrison's passing. She reflected on the painful process of acceptance, noting that, despite their best efforts as a family, they couldn't change the course of Garrison's struggles. Janelle expressed how deeply she feels the absence of her son, stating, "It's taken a while to accept the fact that, in the end, we did everything we could. Sometimes the mind convinces someone there's no hope, even when all the evidence says otherwise." Accompanying her heartfelt message was a black and white photo of her and Garrison, capturing the special bond they shared. Navigating her grief, Janelle shared a poignant memory of their last conversation. She recalls that they had been texting all day leading up to his tragic decision, emphasizing the importance of communication in their relationship. Janelle highlights her awareness of Garrison's struggles with anxiety and depression, which were compounded by his battles with alcohol. She confessed, "I knew he was struggling, and I always just picked up the phone and made it a point to just talk to him." As she describes her profound sense of loss, Janelle also acknowledges the support she has received from her children and grandchildren during this challenging time. She finds comfort in her faith, expressing the hope that one day, she will be reunited with Garrison. I'm so thankful for all of my children, and especially for my grandbabies. They are truly life-giving. And because of my faith, I know I'll be reunited with Garrison one day. That promise brings me immense comfort, she noted. Witnessing Janelle's journey through grief is both heart-wrenching and inspiring, as she continues to honor Garrison's memory while seeking a path forward for herself and her family amid such an unimaginable loss. In a deeply emotional moment, Kody Brown confronts the pain of losing his son, Garrison. The recent episode of Sister Wives marked a solemn occasion as the family addressed Garrison's tragic death on camera for the first time. Kody described the overwhelming sense of grief he feels, saying, "Grief comes in waves. It just wasn't supposed to be this way. You know what I'm saying? It's just heartbreaking." As he reflected on the events leading up to Garrison's passing, Kody revealed the strained relationship he had with his son. At the time of Garrison's death, they had not been in a good place, with Kody admitting that the strict rules during the COVID-19 pandemic created a divide between him and his children. "I didn't get a chance to really just make things right, just not being able to say goodbye. All the frustration I had over stuff with COVID and everything like that, all of a sudden that's just like, they're so unimportant. I'm just sad. Sad about what would have been," he shared, exposing the regret he feels over lost time. In a heartfelt confession, Kody expressed a desire to take back the moments he lost with Garrison, saying, "It's like I've got to do something different because I could have had more time with him, and I thought there would be more time." His reflections underscore the heartbreaking reality that many parents face: the wish to have more moments with their children to make things right. Kody also spoke candidly with Robin about his plans to bring Garrison's ashes back to Wyoming, where many family members are buried. He explained that this journey was not only a means of honoring his son, but also a pilgrimage of sorts. "It's the only thing I want from it. I just want to take his body home and put him in the ground," he said, highlighting his desire to lay Garrison to rest in a place that holds significance for their family. As viewers witness Kody's raw emotions during this difficult time, it serves as a reminder of the complexity of grief and the importance of cherishing our loved ones while we still can. Kody's heartfelt tribute to Garrison shows the depth of his love and sadness, leaving a powerful impact on both the family and the audience. Moving on, we analyze the reactions surrounding Garrison's tragic death and Kody's accountability. Since the episode aired, fans have expressed a range of emotions, sparking discussions about the complex family dynamics at play. Many viewers have expressed their concerns regarding Kody's relationship with his children, particularly in light of the difficulties leading up to Garrison's suicide. Critics are questioning Kody's role as a father, with some suggesting that his strict rules during the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent distancing may have contributed to Garrison's struggles. A recurring theme in the conversations online is whether Kody truly accepts responsibility for the dynamic between him and his son. As one fan pointed out, it seems like Kody tends to deflect blame instead of addressing his part in the strained relationships with his kids. In the recent episode, Kody did share feelings of regret, stating that he wished he had more time to mend things with Garrison. However, many viewers noticed that Kody attempted to sidestep direct accountability for Garrison's struggles, focusing instead on his own feelings of loss. Kody seemed emotional, but there's a sense that he's not fully owning the impact of his actions on his son's well-being, said another viewer, emphasizing the complexity of their relationship. This episode has certainly sparked a heated debate among fans, with some emphasizing the need for parents to reflect on their relationships with their children, particularly when tragedy strikes. Viewers have been left wondering what could have been different and whether Kody will take this opportunity to reevaluate his approach to parenting moving forward. The juxtaposition of Kody's grief with the scrutiny of his past actions adds another layer to this heartbreaking narrative, and many are hoping for some resolution and growth in the wake of such a profound loss. As the discussion continues, it remains clear that Garrison's death has had a ripple effect, not just within the Brown family, but also among the viewers who watch and care for them. The expectations placed on Kody and the others bring to light the complicated realities of family life, especially when dealing with the fallout of mental health struggles and personal relationships. Finally, we revisit Janelle's heartbreaking memory of finding out about Garrison's passing. In the recent episode of Sister Wives, she bravely shared the details of that devastating night, giving viewers a glimpse into the pain she experienced. Janelle described how, when she received the call, her world turned upside down. "I went blank and could not understand how to react," she recalled, capturing the shock and disbelief that often accompany such tragic news. Throughout the episode, Janelle emphasized her close relationship with Garrison, stating that they would often talk multiple times a day. She reflected on how she had noticed a change in his behavior but didn't anticipate the severity of his struggles. "He had been drinking, and I knew that he was having a hard time, but I never imagined it would lead to this," she expressed, underlining the helplessness that can accompany a parent's grief. In her recollection of that fateful night, Janelle recounted her deep concern for Garrison when he stopped responding to her texts, which was not typical of their communication. She had asked her other sons to check on him, demonstrating the loving vigilance she maintained as a mother. Her heartbreak was palpable when she described the moment she was informed of Garrison's death. "Gabriel called me and said Garrison was gone. I could not process what he was saying and went blank." Janelle's emotional journey showcases her resilience as she continues to navigate life after such an unimaginable loss. She highlighted that while Garrison's struggles were known to the family, the reality of his suicide was something they had never prepared for. "We did everything we could to support him, but nothing seemed to work in the end," she added, offering a candid insight into the difficult conversations surrounding mental health. Through it all, Janelle remains grateful for her family and the support they've provided one another as they collectively grieve. "It's been over a year since Garrison passed, and to date, no one knows why exactly he took his life. We're still processing it all," she said, reinforcing the ongoing nature of grief and the impact it has on families. Janelle's powerful story is a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of communication within families. Her candidness serves not just as a tribute to her son, but also as a call to action for viewers to engage in open discussions about mental health and support for one another.